What's up, guys? Darkstrider777 back with some more Skyrim, the tale of Seagram the Khajiit. At the end of the last episode, I had just got done meeting up with and discerning his journal. Now, Gallus' journal. Now I have to talk to Carlia and see where to go next.
Can do any more damage to the guild.
We're working on it there.
Is there something else?
No, there's nothing else. I'm talking to her. Thanks for your little handy hand.
Before Mercer can do any more damage to the guild.
Gallus' journal mentioned the Twilight Sepulchre.
You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer.
Well, she hope
the
not.
Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives.
Why does it require that type of protection?
Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect.
Thieves and temples, a strange mix, no?
I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean.
Perhaps Seagram would understand better if less mystery were involved.
As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me.
Very well, Seagram will follow your lead for now.
I'll make for Riften and scout the situation. See if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve.
Seagram will put it to good use.
If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Well, let's hope they're willing to listen to reason. I'm not much of a sword. Maybe it might change it later, but right now... Anyway.
I'm always on the lookout for all sorts of good.
Awesome, my friend. I did add a little speech mod to make it more immersive. It's a Khajiit speak, because I am, as we know, a Khajiit, and there's a flying kettle that I must have kicked. Kind of on the border, but it's a cool little house. Oh, well, that kind of gave it away. But that's for future, because I'm not quite there yet. I'm going to wait for my frame rates to come back up. The snow kills frame rates. As you can see in the bottom left corner, there we go. They're bobbing. It's staying in the 30s. Which I can deal with that. Anything below 30 gets kind of horrible. Actually, I think I might be able to... Yeah. Forbidden Legend. Oh, yeah, okay. Anyway, oh, I need to talk to Vex about this. Okay, yeah, I got quite a bit of stuff here there I gotta do. So, we're gonna go to the Thieves Guild. My upload times are horrible for these videos, so they are coming up a lot later than what I actually recorded them. It's slow because my internet's slow. So if I have the opportunity to take my laptop, oh, you gotta be kidding me! I gotta go this way. Okay. If I have the opportunity to take my laptop to, say, Lady Strider's parents' house, I could get up a little.
I presume you're bothering me.
A lot quicker, which would be nice for all of us. Gives us something to do. I enjoy making these videos, and I hope you guys enjoy watching. Yeah, okay. Back in the rat way. Running over stuff again. We need to find a way to redux the snow and rain effects a little bit. Hey
Glad you're
there.
here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the guild?
Seagram is ready. Any advice, perhaps?
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the cistern.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Dirge.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
Of course, we got to see what we have here to sell while we're at it. I do have quite the collection started here. A lot of books. Stolen charcoal, 5 of those. Hey, and she don't have no more gold left. All right. Well, wait. Actually, let's see what she has.
Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
I just don't understand that. Perfect clean out right there. Alright, let's go. You going Firelight? Okay, you're just walking this stuff. So you know what, we're gonna come up here out of here because you'll jump ahead of us. I'm sorry, my chair is really squeaky. I need to oil it.
You better have a damn good
Put
reason.
your weapon on me, boy. Don't pull your weapon on me, boy.
Lower your weapon so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Dallas's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
I just saw Dallas's
Let me
journal.
see. No,
Girl.
can't be.
Wait, what?
It's
I had a copy.
I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Brit. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from the vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Will he pick his way in?
The door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to pick the lock.
What's she on about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Well, Vex, watch the flag. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Okay, real quick for Vex. I need to...
You need to stay focused in case Frey comes. I suppose you want your share now. Here you go. I handle the bird board. If you don't like that kind of work, talk to Delvin. He runs the more up-close and personal jobs.
Delvin,
pretty simple. The catch is... You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary? Here you go.
Seagram will do this.
Weeks. I'll climb. Something troubling you? I can patch on the bag all day, but coin's coin, right? I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex. Most of the establishments in Skyrim keep their transactions recorded within business ledgers. Your job will be to change them. Feel like doing a bit of writing?
It'll be done.
Here's your assignment.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. Now.
Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything. I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the Guild. Anything else? Trying to make Mercer... Was there anything else?
One more thing, Gallus, Goliath, and Mercer.
What?
Four nightingales.
Nightingales. But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you?
No, that's it.
Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone. Aye.
There's a house in
A
Immersion.
gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. A place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place.
Seagram will take care of
Be
it.
careful, lad. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
Thank you.
Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else to that madman.
I dare Mercer to come back. I dare Mercer to come back here.
Sets one foot in this. Cut it off.
Yes, I get it. I get it, Sapphire.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort. Might consider joining up myself.
Great. Oh, so now we know the area. Shit. Okay. Yep, immersive for his house key. Okay. If I remember correctly. No. No, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there.
I'm gonna start keeping the knife in the boot. Tired of...
Hello? Who's there?
Alright, well, I think now is the perfect time to level up. And we're gonna come right over here, I believe. One there. Okay. Nope, got a little bit of lag there. Frame rate dropped. It's coming back though. Well, there was one. I don't know why I just took that. Hey, money's money. That is exactly the way I look at it. Nobody down here, eh? Always gotta take the sweet rolls. Cheese is good for stuff. Alright, let's check this basement real quick. Nobody down here. I'm running into pans and stuff. Oh, sweet roll. Alright, potion of regeneration, cheese. Alright, let's get up out of here. Ain't nothing in this basement for us. Alright, search this end table real quick. Nothing of use. And on into this room. There's a note to the owner. To the owner of Rift Weald Manor, I am not accustomed to working under these conditions of secrecy, but your generous compensation for the inconvenience was more than adequate to complete the project. Both balcony ramp and the floor mechanism were interesting projects, and I hope you'll find them functioning to your surprisingly specific specifications. If you should have any further need of my talents, please call upon me again. Kilithinius Dandoro. Can't hurt to take that. Might be of some use. Oh, false back panel, eh? There's bound to be another person here somewhere. There's gotta be. There's no way there's not. Oh shit. That was not good. My roll is not gonna work. Oh well. Well, we know the area. Mercer's plans. Many thanks. M. Not certain how you managed to get your hands on that item we discussed, but I'm more than pleased. I thought you'd simply wait until it was being transported from Castle Dula to its final destination, but according to what I've heard, it vanished right from their armory. I wish I knew how you were able to slip by the guards, bypass the portcullis, unlock the armory door, and break into that dwarven puzzle-locked chest. You need to teach me that little trick sometime. I've left your cut in the usual drop spot and might have another job for you soon. R. Seagram Handmade Volume 1. Red kitchen reader. A burial urn with a flawless garnet in it. Children's display case. This looks like it might be a wonderful sword to have. Probably getting it way too soon, but hey. Come on. Oh, really? Really? Children. And all these wonderful books. And into the Redway Vaults. Use guild marker. And just go straight into the Ragged Flagon. From the door behind the bar.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end? Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life. Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guild's treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose. Next we meet live.
Fine, correct.
I promise you, all your questions will be answered. You just have to trust me.
What's on your mind?
Not now, lad. Carlia said it was important.
Brynjolf, the time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
You have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
It's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
Sounds like a plan. I'll meet you there.
What's on your mind?
I'm on my way, Caroline Brynolf. I even stole a horse. Closer to the sign of the shadow, move faster in combat. Ooh. Shadow step is the power. They can teleport behind a nearby target at will. You may only have one sign blessing at a time. Oh. I'm going to accept the sign of the shadow. Try and find this chick's dead body. Which I'm gonna guess is down here at the bottom of this hill.
I'm glad you're here.
This is the significance of this place.
Headquarters of the
Wow.
Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey.
What kind of an edge?
If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
Tell Seagram about the
Mercer
Nightingales.
Frey and I were once members of what's known as the Nightingale Trinity. The Trinity disbanded 25 years ago when Mercer Frey betrayed us by slaying Gallus and dumping his body in the ruins of Snowvale Sanctum. Indirectly, the Trinity is usually selected from the ranks of the Guild, although its existence is a closely guarded secret. The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight Sepulchre. She's the mistress of night and darkness, and the patron of every thief in Tamriel. Nocturnal isn't one for worship and reverence. There are no priests and no sermons, no services and no alms. She influences our luck, and in return, demands payment.
Okay. Sounds like a contract,
Closer to
no?
understanding than you realize. The only difference is she doesn't demand payment in the traditional sense, and sometimes the cost can be quite high. Whether you know it or not, Nocturnal dictates how well we perform as rogues.
Seagram needs neither powers nor magic, but skill alone.
Again, you have to think differently. Haven't you ever noticed how our luck behaves? Like a novice picking an impossible lock, or a blind man suddenly turning to face you as you reach for his pocket. It's through these subtle means that Nocturnal influences us.
To Seagram, it sounds like Nocturnal just wishes us to suffer.
Nocturnal's whim is the greatest mystery to everyone. There have been volumes written on the subject. Does she accept payment when we die? When we suffer? Does she revel in our misery? No one knows. The return certainly seems worth the risk, though. Gallus, Mercer Frey, the Trinity disbanded indirectly. The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
I hate when it does that.
It's my hope that you will, yes. This way, please.
Okay, I shall follow momentarily.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature.
Mushrooms.
I can almost hear you growl furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me? I'm just as puzzled as you, lad. Immersion's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, well it is time to make the switch. We have been a member of the Thieves Guild since our start. Now it is time to don the Nightingale garb. Increases stamina by 20 points, nice. Increases frost resistance by 20 points, or by 20%. Wears muffled and moves silently, that's always nice. Lockpicking is 15% easier, one-handed attacks do 15% more damage. Nightingale Hood. Illusion spells cost 12% less to cast. That doesn't do me much good, but hey.
Time's wasted, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
You appear ready for the oath.
Yes.
You appear ready for the oath.
I think we should trust the lass and take... Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups. Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale, that was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
Yes, Seagram is ready.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
I'm just slowly starting forward, so don't keep stopping and talking to me.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
Okay, I'm standing on it.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime.
Has he done more?
Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre. The skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal, and in essence, caused our luck to run dry.
The key unlocks any door, useful, yes.
Well, yes. But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities. The potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless.
The 2 of us can... It sounds like no one should possess
Good.
it.
Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the... As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence. And whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade.
Seagram has seldom attempted to unsteal something.
Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner.
Just go, yes?
Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
I suggest you talk to him. Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the Guild.
Why tell Seagram?
Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the Guild to its full strength. As a result, We both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild.
Really? What about you, brother? Alpha, you want to overshoot you to this?
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do. Maybe even one of the best. But it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it.
Seagram is lost for words.
Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now.
Seagram makes sense.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead.
Then let be about it, yes.
I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkin. Karlaya and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember. And some of what Karlaya said is stuff. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers. This goes well beyond the... Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us.
Alright. There doesn't seem to be anything more to do in here, so I suppose it's time to roll out. First, I must visit Solitude. Oh, what's in here? Let's see.
I've got a interesting.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed. My working days are done.
I'm going to rob this place blind with books. Get out of here, I don't care.
How may I help you?
Oh, key. A rookery key. A note. Guillermo, going back to Cyrodiil, feed the crows for me. They have made home in the tower. L.
You, my friend, need
Lucky for
practice.
you, that was just sitting there for the
May
taking.
song speed you along.
More of the blood. Books can tell you many things. Interesting book. We're going to have to read that one someday. That, my friends, is a quick way to level up. I wasn't even trying to. Oh, well, yeah, I was, but I wasn't. Hard to explain, I guess. Okay, now. It's just time for a level up. That puts our stamina in the 200s. Footsteps and equipped armor rank. It's 75% less noise when sneaking. From our side, roll increases your damage by 40%. And arm damage by 40 points. 3 seconds. Sneak attacks or daggers deal 1% more damage per level of sneak. And drive yards to no time. A permanent bond with the next merchant you speak with, buy items for 80% less than specific merchants. Performing to members of the opposite sex is less gold and potentially small items. In performing combat to force 2 nearest enemy people who are on your feet to dance, spellbound, preventing them from acting and reducing their armor skill by 50 levels. Use again to stop. They can perform multiple times per day. Irresistible dance now also forces Stagia, undead, and animals to listen spellbound. When performing combat during the shockwaves, each drum beat deals 50% of the damage to other enemies when they use stop. Earthquake drum deals 50% more damage. Each beat earthquake drum also briefly reduces the magic resistance of the affected enemies by 250%. Each beat earthquake drum also heals nearby allies with 20 points based on your missing 100% of the 100% I should say. Every merchant in the world gains 1,000 gold per bargain. And by your standard rate, become a merchant. Yeah, that's how I'm going to try. Connect with the animals to tame them, forcing them to follow you anywhere you go, or fight for you until released. You also have one wild companion at a time. Use the release companion power to release your wild companion. Grants the Horn of Sovngarde power once a day. Blow a horn to call the nearest 3 friendly people, except followers within 1,200 feet to follow you for 600 seconds. Improves your wild companion. Wolves gain 100% extra attack damage. Spiders gain magic immunity. Bears gain 150 points of health. Choros gain 300 points of armor. Saber cats gain 40% movement speed and move silently. Shouting restores points of health and movement stamina. Puts your shot cooldown in seconds. You gain speech experience when shouting burst on your shots cooldown. Shouting summons up the divine wind, granting 30% extra attack damage and 15% increased movement speed for 15 seconds. This affects stats. Ooh. And a 5% chance to reduce the cooldown of any shout to 3 seconds. Shouts that affect others are 1% more powerful per level of speech. Your shouts stagger nearby enemies within 25 feet, reducing an armor rating by 300 points for 10 seconds and knocking enemies below 25% health to the ground. Against the merciless storm power, once a day, cancels an active shout cooldown, allowing you to shout again immediately afterwards. 420 seconds after using Merciless Storm, any shout you use also carries the previous shout. Wait, apparently I have a melee effect going on. Brain rot, huh? Well, we have this little place that we're going to visit here soon. I believe has a cure for that. But I don't remember. This is the house that was left to Zeno, but I don't think he read the note. So I think I just overtook this guy's house. Or girl, I'm not sure. Apparently there are rabbits in here. Yes, definitely a girl's house. Oh, alright, so we're gonna put some armor on this mannequin. It is 4:43 a.m. Hello, crows. There's a nice garden here. What? Oh. No, it's not arrow crafting. Something storage key. A little bit of septums here. What? Fallout 4 reference, that's funny. You can definitely tell this is a mod. I think we'll keep it like this because it looks more Skyrim-y. I'm bathing in my nightingale armor. Okay, now that is cool. The music's a little loud in here in this room, but other than that, this seems kind of cool. Oh, I'm just stuck on a wooden bar stool. Search the strong box. Some lockpicks. These rabbits are kind of annoying. Bows and arrows, place. Bows and arrows. Weapons and bows and arrows, that's nice. I like that. Well, okay. Anyway, we got rid of that space stuff we needed. Just wanted to kind of fuck around, try something out. Pretty. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's froze. I don't know. So that one may be a no-go. But anyway, I think now I am going to call it right here. I will see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully, anyway. Hope to see you guys back at episode 6. Yeah. You guys have a wonderful night or day, whatever, depending on what time you watch this video. I know I was kind of silent a lot in this video. Didn't really have any green to help me out with that. And yeah, I worked all day today. I had to shovel snow because I live in shitty Michigan and I had a lot to shovel. But hey, I still got down to recording a video, setting up some better mods and all that. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next one.